We're at the breaking point, and it's a good thing. Everything has its breaking point, and that's where we are right now. We're at the breaking point for the Matrix. The Archon reality is about to go through total collapse, and people are having different experiences during this time. Everything collapses. Nothing lasts forever. And those that have been waiting for this matrix to collapse, the time is now. The time is now for everything to change. The hermetic principle of rhythm, the pendulum, has gone very far to one side, and now it's going to swing the other way as everything will collapse. We have reached the breaking point, and it's time for the apocalypse and the restoration of our everyday lives. Hello everyone, I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. We're back out in the forest, escaping the great apocalypse. And when the apocalypse happens, we don't really have to escape to the forest. The apocalypse is the great revealing. So we're reaching a breaking point at this moment in time. A breaking point. And it's gone on a lot longer than those have expected. But a long time ago, I shared with you that we need to reach critical mass. And there is only so much room, there's only so much pressure that something can take. Everything is being stretched and pulled in many directions, so many facets of life, including the mental health of our people. We have all reached the breaking point. And now, as we go through August and September, everything will begin to snap and break. The Matrix is trying to hold on. It's trying to remain. But this fake reality, this Archon reality, it can't hold on much longer. We're experiencing the rapture already. We're seeing the split of frequencies. Everything is disappearing. Reflect on your everyday life, and what are the people, things, and situations that have disappeared? Those of a lower vibration, all aspects will begin to disappear, and new things will begin to appear. Higher vibrational surroundings, higher vibrational people, and new aspects of your everyday life. Is it time to escape to the forest? Maybe not so much. We need to take the time to be focused like a laser beam, that everything has its breaking point. You have to believe that we have reached this breaking point. And you could see it. You could see it as the people are rising up. All around the world, the people are rising up. But the collective has been held in a box of limiting beliefs where a fake and false reality, a picture was painted, if you will. Ooh, a spooky one, too. But people don't realize when you disconnect from the mind control frequencies of the television, there's a patent out there for mind control frequencies of the television. Look it up, Light Warriors. When you disconnect from the Archon frequencies and you reconnect to source frequency, when you reconnect to nature, get out in the forest today, you will reach the breaking point and you will snap free of the Matrix. It's an important time period to take ownership. I shared with you the power of taking ownership. Take ownership of everything. You don't like the world. You don't want to deal with it anymore. Build a treehouse in the forest, Light Warriors. Build a treehouse, right? If you, and it's not easy, but if you take ownership of everything, the matrix will collapse. It will be raptured from your everyday life. Everything will dissipate once you take ownership. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's not the easiest thing to walk away from a job. It's not the easiest thing to walk away from family members. It's not the easiest thing to rewrite subconscious programs. It's not easy. But we've now reached the breaking point. Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will fight for your freedom of the mind. People have been born into a prison that they were never able to detect because they were born in this prison of subconscious programs. It's time to escape the matrix. Be ready for the apocalypse. Run into the forest, Light Warriors. No, you don't have to run. But come into the forest to recalibrate your vibrational frequency. We've reached the breaking point now. You see that it's evident. And some people just keep, ignoring the elephant in the room. But the entire reality is about to collapse. There's nowhere else for it to go. Everything is being revealed. And just like once you hit the first domino, everything will collapse. The house of cards, if you will, once you tip over one of the cards, the entire house of cards will collapse. So start to change up your location, even if you have to find yourself in isolation. When you find yourself in isolation, you will find the authentic truth. We've reached the breaking point. You could feel it. It's not something that can be told to you, even though I'm telling you right now. It's something that you feel. Do you feel it, Light Warriors? Leave your feelings in the comments. What do you feel right now? Do you feel the breaking point? They're not going to tell you, right? On the tell lies to your vision, right? We've reached the breaking point. Breaking news! We've reached a breaking point. It's something that you feel in your innate. These are the things they will not tell you. Everything you're able to feel. You're able to feel this collapse, this imminent collapse. All animals are able to pick up on vibrational frequency. Dr. Bruce Lipton shares about the concept of picking up on vibrations. Language was designed to hide feelings. They're not going to tell you that this is the end of the world, but it is. People will be in denial. They'll be in denial of their feelings, but you and only you know, Light Warriors, that we have reached the breaking point. Maybe there's something up there. I don't know. But we've reached the breaking point, and it's time to realize this. Embody it. Embody the breaking point. You yourself might have reached the breaking point. There are certain things, certain obstacles that God is putting before you, and you will reach your breaking point where you will say, no more to this matrix, no more. Once you have seen, you could never unsee, and billions of people have reached the breaking point. There's only so much that you can sweep under the rug. There's only so much that you could take before it becomes time to take back control. We've reached the breaking point. Everything will have a beginning and an end. And part of the journey is the end. But not only is it going to be the end, It's going to be the beginning of the new earth. Collectively, we will be creating something new for all of us to enjoy. Everything has its tides. Everything has its peaks and valleys. The hermetic principle of rhythm. The hermetic principle of rhythm. It's time for the breaking point. It's time for the pendulum to swing backwards. I know you all have been dealing with the suffering, and you're sick of it. You're tired of it. We've reached the breaking point, and now everything will be released. It cannot go on forever. The truth is indestructible, and the truth cannot be hidden forever. It might have been hidden for a long time, but each and every one of you that are getting this transmission, you are the waves of volunteers. You are the warriors of the rainbow of the Hopi Prophecy. You're here to guide your people through the event. And that's the importance of the breaking point, because once everything collapses, it can't be put back, can't be hidden anymore. There will be things that will be seen that cannot be hidden anymore. Things that would maybe be called supernatural, but they actually aren't supernatural. They were just hidden from you your entire life. And now we're going to be seeing clearly the breaking point, the hermetic principle of rhythm. Everything has its tides, and it's time for the apocalypse. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Switch up your locations. You see that I'm doing it as well. Each location will give you the energy that you need for this moment in time. You need to start pulling energy from nature. Visit your forest, visit your jungle, visit your beach, visit your mountain. Everything will provide you with the energy that you need to go to and through the event. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that we are at the breaking point. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. You're seeing it now. You see, once you have realized there is nothing left, that's where the magic happens. Look at all our brothers and sisters that are here now in divine timing. Continue to share these transmissions so that others can find their way out of the matrix, find their way to the new earth. Everything's about to change, and it will never be the same again. At the breaking point, there will be something that will take you to the breaking point, and then you will take back control of your everyday life. And so it is.